season. They are still ahead. Yeah, it could all evaporate, but I think they're going to refine their winning momentum. I'm sure they will, and I think Arteta deserves that. I used to think of him as a bad loser, and in a way, you could say that successful football managers do have to be bad losers. I mean, you could argue Ferguson was. Certainly, Guardiola is a bit of a bad loser. We've seen
Mm,
that in more recent times. So
mm,
it's not really a criticism to say someone is a bad loser. Many managers will say they want their players to be bad losers, but that's all very well, provided the bad loser tag doesn't mean unsporting or blaming everybody else or whatever. Sometimes bad losers should mean you want to win at all, almost at all costs.
mm.
And I thought Mateta used to be a bit like, not Mateta, Arteta used to be a bit like that. Nowadays, I think he's probably matured a bit. He sort of was alongside Guardiola for a while, wasn't he, at Manchester City before he came to Arsenal a few years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm always impressed with the way, even after a rare defeat at the weekend, he was still going around shaking the hands of Manchester United's players and, of course, the other manager and his coach colleagues as well. And I think that's always good to see, not least from his own players, to see that Arteta is not sort of sulking away down into the tunnel, but he's doing what is a good manager should do. Basically say, yeah, well done. We didn't deserve to win today. And that is good. But he still has this passion, this burning desire to win, such that he sometimes gets booked for standing outside his box, doesn't he? He'll sort of feel he's got liberty to wander everywhere outside of
Mm.
the box. And once in a while, the ref will book him for doing that. But he's hungry for this championship, this Premier League title. And I think he'll get it. And if I'm honest, I hope he does get it rather than any of the others.
Oh, well, let's hope so. I mean, I don't dislike Arsenal as a because they're not close rivals, are they? But I don't
No,
dislike them. But it's just the way that you look at Arteta and you think, well, it's as if he's missing a sort of motivation, to what I mean? If you're if you I mean if you're where he is as a manager at the top with I think it's 4 points or is it 5 or 6 points ahead,
they got 4 points
four,
ahead.
4 points
Yeah,
ahead on the table at this time. You want to show more uh more eagerness, let's put it that way, to to win the match. I
well,
just don't see
it's not. Go on.
it. I just don't see it. I just don't see it there. But having said that, their game against Manchester United was a really good game. I think they
He
played
was.
really well. It was just unfortunate. It would have ended in a draw, which would have been okay. With the Manchester United edge it. But I don't know what it is about Arteta. It's what I'm looking at now, and I'm gonna do the statistics later on. I'm looking at the number of points that Liverpool won the title with, right? And the points that he's gonna win it with this season. So he's not shy of getting the points. He's really getting the points. He's getting the games in. He's getting the points in. I just don't know what it is because I have a feeling that it might just slip away from him this season. It's
Yeah.
from him this season. It's just a just
Yeah.
a just a feeling that he might it
That'd
might
be a
not.
shame.
It would be a
Yeah. I mean,
shame. Yeah, go on.
yeah. I mean, it's not often we disagree on something. I don't see Arteta as lacking motivation or passion. I think you see that he's permanently on the touchline, cajoling, if that's the word, the players.
Mhm.
Um, it's in his very being, this passion, this desire to win and to win the league. So I'm not sure I agree that you say he lacks motivation.
Well, we'll see. If he wins it,
Yeah,
then, then I'll have to take my
yeah.
words back. But if it doesn't, it just shows that there's something. But anyway, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, and he wins the title. And I hope he listens to this and thinks, "What's that guy talking about?" And he does something about it.
Yeah, well, he might
Wish,
agree with you. I don't know.
wishful thinking. Now, is it too early to talk about the Ballon d'Or? Is it too early? Because
Um,
we've got, yeah, go on, sorry.
probably
Okay,
is.
all right.
There's probably some nominees already, aren't there? There will be some players who we might think could qualify for that, but yeah, I think we need to see the full second half of the season, really.
Yeah. Well, I've got a list of front runners here, and I've got the stats to back it as well. So there is, first of all, Erling Haaland. He's got 39 goals, 6 assists, and
Right.
four penalties.
Mhm.
And then we've got Kylian Mbappe. He's got the same amount of goals, 39, 7 assists, one more than Haaland, and he's got 13 penalties. And that's and then the final one is our man Harry Kane. Harry Kane has got the same amount, so they're all level on 39 goals, all three of them.
That's weird, isn't it? That's
I
weird.
know, coincidence.
Coincidence.
He's got 4 assists and 10 penalties, so just 3 short of Mbappe and 6 more than Erling Haaland. So, but I don't know. I still think there should be somebody else in this category, and I'm thinking of the young Spanish lad, Yamin Lamal.
Lamel, isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think he should be there. Now I don't have his stats to hand, but let's talk about the stats that we have to hand. If you was in the decision making chair, let's say you sat there, that's your decision making.